Because we've had streams before where I forget what I'm doing and we just get, the first half hour of the stream, I'm not sharing nothing. Awesome. Right off the back. Is this the this is the... Whoa. This is the anti-cloud gouger skull. What's going on here? I don't even remember their names. Hey, grunts, get a load of this. What is that, pepper? It's got to be black sesame. Don't call us grunts. It's iron sand. Iron sand? Black sesame? Oh, are we hyping up this dude's power? I'll sew a bunch of it into your clothes. Oh, we're hyping up this dude's power. Yeah. It'll make midair battles a breeze. With my magnetic powers, you'll be able to move freely. Whoa, we'll be able to fly? Awesome. I'll make sure you're never hit. But if you do go down, Akuto, we're screwed. We'll all go down with you. That's true. What? Well, I'll make sure that none of you die before me. As the anti-Cloud Gouger Special Forces, your lives are my responsibility. Cut to... Yeah, he got eviscerated. He got them bad. He's dead. She's dead. Ikotu Hagiwara, Worthless Commander, Chapter 98. Holy shit. Hey, Jay, what's up? Oh, no, is it a good one? Let's just get into it, man. We're getting a Kodu. I forgot his name. Leader of the anti-Cloud Gouger squad. We're getting some... He's going to pop back in here. I had a feeling this was going to happen ever since he was introduced, like all the way back at the beginning of this arc. They showed a panel of him along with Kiri and then a few other just random Kaminabi grunts, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're getting him back into this. That was sort of a little trailer for the arc, you know what I mean? So let's just jump into it. Oh, he's going through it. Everyone knows I got nearly all my troops killed and obliterated. Wait. Okay, sorry. I got nearly all my troops killed and obliterated my unit. And he's going through it. Hey, how long are you going to lie there sniveling? Shut up. Come on, get up. Get up and do what? I'm a failure. We'd be better off if I just lie here. Yeah, he's going through it, man. Is it just the sand everywhere? Huh? Oh, I'm done. It's unbearable watching him. He lies there constantly mumbling to himself. Apparently he's talking with his partner, according to the doctor. He unconsciously animates Kugura's mask with sorcery. He's interacting with a figment of his imagination. Oh, so it's not even real. I was going to say, because it's it's insane. That's kind of sad, actually. He's awesome and sad, true. But he's oh, man. Reanimating his friend... Yeah. He does seem to know Kugura's dead, but his awareness is murky. Well, it's understandable. All those troops he lost, they went back more than a decade. Especially Kugura. They were friends since they were 5. No wonder he can't accept it. Yeah, look at them. The only consolation is that Kinzane, the newest member, survived. That stuff is iron sand, right? Yeah, it seems like it was woven into his troops' clothing. Apparently, it comforts him to have it scattered around him. It says it's like being with him. He was pretty talented, and look at him now. Doesn't seem like he'll be able to fight for a while. I know. I'm feeling this, man. He lost his whole squad. Hey, Hagiwara, you haven't eaten lately. I have no appetite. You'll die if you don't eat. I don't care. All right, I have a feeling he's going to lock in. That's a dumb way to go. If we're going to go down, let's go down fighting like warriors. I'll never fight again. They don't need incompetent warriors out there. I might as well rot away, just like this. Enemy attack. Level 1 is now free to move. All non-combatants move to level 3 immediately. Hey now, that ain't true. This is your chance. Yeah, he's going to lock in. To recover the force field, the second vessel must be exterminated. It's one of the Hishaku. You can't identify who it is? I'm trying. The Shinichi's power is too strong. It's interfering with my visual field. Hurry. For now, just kill the Hishaku. Oh, it's this dude. This dude. Yeah, he's about to get... This guy's a bomb, man. There ain't nothing going on with him. You finally got a PS4? That's sick, Willow Ball. That's awesome, man. Glad they weren't forgotten about. That's true. I know. I was kind of wanting to see him having a blast playing Doom in a Hollow Knight. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's great. Glad they weren't forgotten about. Yeah, no, it's true. I do like that he's coming back. All right, this dude. Oh shit! He just hops in the middle of him. That's cold. Hagiwara, you're still? You all died for your country. Well, I'm sorry. I was a worthless commander, but I want to make this sacrifice for you. I'm doing this. He's like, oh shit. He just got iced. Okay, is he done? He's done now. That's crazy. One shot. And then the giant demon dog's going to eat him. Oh, no, he bursts out of the... Wait a minute. Wait. What's going on? Yeah, oh shit. Oh shit. That's sick. Just bursts right out of there. Iron Sand. It was hidden in his clothes. Oh, that's sick. Just bursts. Hey, look, the art is back, dude. There ain't nothing sketchy with this chapter. Yes, I diagnosed him. He's not right in the mind. Do you know what he told me? Just as everything started to go black, I saw a person's shadow. Kugura grabbed me and pulled me back up to the shore. If we look back at what happened, he had to have clawed his own way back to shore. But the psychological trauma, he had conjured this fantasy of Kugura. Seeing his condition, most people would probably conclude that Hagiwara's career is over. But the very essence of sorcery is the natural circulation of spirit energy without conscious meditation. Wait a minute. The essence of sorcery is the natural circulation of spirit energy without doing it consciously. In Hagiwara's current state, he interacts with his own sorcery as if it were another person. It's the epitome of subconscious control. Oh shit! So he because he's nuts, he basically has better control over his own sorcery. That's pretty cool, actually. Strangely enough, in his current state, there's no one more suited for battle. That's sick. Hagiwara, oh, he just like don't. And this thing's like, how is this thing talking if it's just sand? I'm confused. Like, is it actually talking like to out loud? Like, are the other people hearing this, or is it just him? My body feels so heavy. What? Oh yeah. Bingo sorcery, baby. He got buffed via insanity. That's yeah, true. There's another vessel. It's one of the Hishaku. We just have to kill the target, right? Easy, right? Easy. Magnetic resonance imaging applies a powerful magnetic field to the human body and uses the body's own magnetic properties to create visual images of its internal structure. Wait a minute. Magnetic resonance imaging. This is MRI. Applies powerful magnetic field to the human body and uses the body's own magnetic properties to see its internal structures. Okay, wait. Tell me, Kugura, where are they? By manipulating the gigantic magnetic field, we can scan the internal organs of the people throughout the Ukamenabi. Oh! It's him. Hey! See... That's funny. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it's Lucas. Lucas Shaku, baby. Impale him. Seriously? He just flies through the floors all the way to him and just... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! just we still got it, partner. Holy crap, dude! Insanity, schizophrenia, sorcery, bro. This is awesome. I love. This is great. Did we do it? Like, holy shit, is it over now? This like Ikodu Hagiwara just like locked in and like completely solved this issue for us. Also, that is still crazy. He scans the entire underground Kabanabi headquarters, all of their organs, and finds the one dude with a thing in his stomach, and just rockets right through him. Like, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole thing. Now, you know what I think might happen? Actually, now that I think about it, you was right last week. Then what the fuck is Tree Hishaku doing, dude? I don't know. I was gonna say I feel like they made it obvious that it was Lucas. I liked their idea as like a curveball, but it seemed pretty obvious that it was or P Shaku. I like calling it P Shaku. People call it Lucas Shaku. I like. So like, okay. Now here's my theory. Right off the bat, because like if Lucas Shaku's just dead now, P Shaku's just dead now, that's nuts, and that's a pretty lethal injury. My guess is here. Follow me here. Where'd it go? Yeah, chapter 97. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I don't think he's dead. I don't think that solved it. You see what I'm saying? That thing just pierced through his body. Like, look what we got here. Now, I don't know if that's actually like a true. Oh no, I was gonna say I'm dumb because this you see him shirtless and doesn't have it. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably more of a representation of losing your internal or organs, not like actually what you look like. But like if you get pierced through your stomach and your stomach is no longer there, like how much damage is really being done to you? You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't actually. For a second, I thought that was what it really looked like, but it's like no, you see his body right here, and you don't have no holes in it. You don't have no holes in it. But yeah, like you look at this chapter. Wait, let me go back in. You look at this chapter, and it's just like as soon as they say, like, there's no reason you would cut to Pishaku here, unless he were the guy. You know what I'm saying? 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 Let me cut back. Let me go back to the current chapter. Okay. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I thought I was cooking there, but not really, because he probably doesn't actually have that hole in him. But dude, Akodo Hagiwara. Hagiwara? I think I'm saying that right. Holy crap. MVP, bro. Because even if this doesn't get him, like, we now know who it is. You know what I mean? What the hell just happened? Sorry, my whole thing just broke. Oh, sorry. I'm getting word that Mahito is in the latest. Sorry, I think I just got a notification. It looks like Mahito is in the newest JJK Medulo chapter. Let me see if I can find Miyamura. He would, yeah. Oh, look at this. Mahito returns. What is this? Yeah, shut up. Cursed speech, but no. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's Mahito. Oh, cool. All right, I just wanted to. I got the notification just popped up on my laptop from Miyamura, and I'm like, oh shit, let me pull that up. Anyways, back to Kagurabachi. Next chapter, probably Chihiro and Ko arrival. Maybe. Or I think he's saving it for chapter 100. That would make sense. That would make more sense. I don't think he's done. You know what I mean? I don't think Pishaku is. I don't think the barrier's done yet. What's up, Ultra GH? How you doing? Seeing Gege style characters as art style is weird. I mean, curses reincarnate, so it makes sense. Oh no, it totally makes sense. I mean, that's said when Jogo dies to Sukuna. It's like, yeah, we're all gonna come back just differently, but like, in 100 years we'll return. So no, it's not out of nowhere. I like that. It's pretty neat. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, yeah, this is awesome. Let's go, Hagiwara, like Iron Sand. We got Gara up in here, bro, for real. Or third Kazekage. How would I rate this chapter? I mean, so we totally like are disconnected from the story. We get this cool stuff with the Kodu Hagiwara, who's pretty cool. Is depressed, and he's like, all right, this is our chance to fight. And he just like walks in, like they're facing off, and he just walks in. He's like, I'm doing this. Gets got. They think he's done. Explodes. I don't know. I kind of like this chapter. How would I rate it? I just realized Pishaku's sitting in the honored one pose. Dude, he is. The pierced one. The pierced one. I like that. Oh yeah, we got a Kazane mention, at least. We got a mention of him. Like we saw him in the first, like all the way back here. Like he's right here talking about Black Sesame for some reason. Also, if Kazan, no, if not Kazan, oh crap, what was his name? Kugara. Oh my god. If Kugara has known Hagiwara for so long, and he's like never seen his sorcery, like he pulls out the stand, he goes, "It's got to be Black Sesame." That's kind of a funny detail. It's peak way better than the last two. Ooh, better than the last two. I was gonna say, I think it's maybe a little bit of a step down for the last two. I quite enjoyed the last two, where we get like Azami fight in Yura, all the stuff we got with that. I was gonna say, I think this might be like, I would probably give those chapters both like 9s. This was probably an 8 for me. This is a good chapter, but it's just, and I like Hagiwara, but like, it's not like my favorite character. Maybe he does a little more. This is a good moment for him. Like he gets he's got like the sensory ability to scan the entire Kaminabi headquarters, and like look in all of their internal organs, which is just nuts. And then he sends his sand like halfway across the thing. I don't know. He's pretty cool. They're hyping him up. I forget. Here's the thing. It's like I forget details exactly. Like I forget how he got taken down by Sojo. Like we didn't really see much of his power. Like what was he doing in the fight versus Soji? He wasn't doing any of these abilities. Like that's crazy. Well, also you could just say this is because now he's lost it, and he's like subconsciously using his power now. Like he's just that much stronger. I don't know. Kugura is probably trolling. True. Art wise, it's better. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though the last two chapters were a little like, what was it? I'm pulling it up. Chapter 96 was a little rough, right? Like this was the one that was kind of rough, but it was like it kind of worked for the Azami craziness. Like, and then 97, there really wasn't. Honestly, there really wasn't anything too like the artwork was pretty good for the most part, in my opinion. All like especially stuff like this. we're sort of reusing the same panels of Kazan and Ichiki, but then the Azami, like, even though it's not the best, like, most detailed, it still looks awesome. So I don't know. I thought the last chapter had pretty good art. It's just, what was it? 95 was the rough one. That one was rough. Like, you know what I mean. This one was pretty rough. And then 96 was all right, and now we're back to normal. We got a slight hit, but we've kind of come back up to normal. Where are we going? Sketchy art hurt those chapters. Still 10 for me though. All of them 10 out of 10s. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, honestly, last chapter could definitely that's a good 9. The same chapters, that's another like really good 9. The Yap chat, the one that with like the rough artwork, is like a 7 or an 8. Kodu's nuts now. You got crushed. True, yeah, no, for real. What Unblockable Drums said? What do you say? CTE sorcery? Like that's actually, yeah, that's actually what's going on here. Peak way better than that. Sorry, I have to find where I was. This whole arc hyped up characters, but I hope we get some real consequences soon, because it doesn't make sense if no character would die during this arc. Like I said, I think Azami is kind of staring down the barrel. I think you were going to get a Nanami moment with him and Chihiro. Like as soon as Chihiro and Samura pull up, he's just going to get Azami, and that will like spur both Chihiro and Samura on. Because I assume Samura and Azami have a history, because Shiba and Samura have a history. So it would make sense that Azami would also be part of that. I think Azami definitely on the list of dying. For sure, some of these Ashaku guys are going to die, unfortunately, because we still haven't gotten much out of them. But it would be weird if none of them died. Like the whole point is they're taking a big gamble here. If Pishaku dies, honestly, we're not missing much. But if we lose someone like, if we lose Kodu, Yura, we're not going to lose Yura. But if we lose a Kodu, Bingo, Uran, I'll be pretty upset. Pishaku can die. Even if we lost like worst Genus, I'm fine with that. I think they got diff before they could even use their abilities. So as soon as Sojo did True Realm, I feel like I gotta reread Sojo arc, because it's like I forget small details like that. Jesus Christ! Sorry, the freaking, is that a wasp? There's a bug in my broom. It just flew in my ear. Jesus Christ! It like never bugs me like that. All right. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I think he just got diffed. They got no diffed. He just went crazy on him. Also, to me, as a Hashaku feel extremely weak right now. P-Shaku, for sure, feeling pretty weak. And then like, yeah, Bingo feels pretty good to me in terms of strength wise, like his whole debuff ability, and that's pretty formidable. Uran just sort of like ices people, but I assume there's more to her powers than that, so we'll see. But I would say, yeah, like they just haven't shown off yet. Same way, like the same thing we're saying with Ikodu. Like he didn't get a chance to show off, and now we're seeing him show off. He's pretty strong. The Hishaku really haven't had that chance. Hakodu kind of has, and from what you've seen, he's up there boxing with, or not boxing, but holding his own with Aruha and Natsuki. So like, and it's been implied that he hasn't gone all out yet. So I definitely think Hakodu is stronger. No, yes, Hakodu. I thought I said E-Code. I'm getting Hakodu. And I'm just going to call him Hagiwara, because if I call him Ikodu, I'm going to get confused. This current arc is for people complaining about the series cast being short and calling it Chihiro manga. These chapters have really extended the manga a lot. Oh, true. No, you're right. It's like, sorry, I'm thinking like, yeah, it's been a complaint I've seen people have. I've never really felt the same. Well, I felt that the characters that were already introduced needed more screen time, and now we're like introducing new characters and giving them screen time. So I'm cool with that. Like I'm really enjoying that. But I just always felt like mainly like Shiba and Azami needed more spotlight. Azami's getting a spotlight. We still need Shiba spotlight. We need more Hiyuki. But I feel like the main thing is Shiba. We needed that. We need more Shiba spotlight. Like he's a really cool character. Very like ever since the Swordbearer assassination arc happened, he's basically not been there. You know, so man, if Bingo dies, it'd be suck. I'd be left without representation. I know. I don't think Bingo would die. He's pretty good. I think he's like pretty good strength wise too. So it makes sense for a Kodu being strong. He's a commander. Oh, it does. It does. Yeah, yeah. Bingo will not die, 0 chance. I think he'll be a important character in the future. Yeah, I think he's just he's a good like utility guy. Like his abilities are really good because he could just debuff everyone on the field, which is pretty good. Like either you get hit by the dogs, which like they bite you and stuff, so that's going to do damage, or you take them out and you get debuffed. Like it's kind of like a win-win no matter what happens. He's pretty overpowered. I'm not gonna lie. I like him. He's good. He's good strength wise. Like I said, I don't think he's been portrayed as too weak. I think it's really Pishaku. If a Kodu starts going all out, we'll definitely be like, oh shit. And then Yura is obviously just he's the strongest dude in the series right now, probably. So you know how it is. You know how it is, man. But yeah, no, it's a good chapter. I give it like an 8. Not my favorite in the whole series. I do like we're getting side character stuff, but like I said, I felt like this whole thing is just sort of like we're sort of just stalling before Chihiro and Samura come back. That's the opinion I had last week. I still kind of feel the same way seeing it actually happen in the chapter. And yeah, I just feel like we are stalling a little bit, like and we're using that time pretty wisely because I think we're like reintroducing Hagiwara back in is cool. Absolutely, and if we get a little more emphasis on some of the Hishaku members, that'd also be great. But I think we just need Chihiro and Samura to come back. We've kind of done the whole, the 2v2, and we found the traitor, and we've done quite as zombies now fighting. Like we've gotten quite a lot of stuff done without Chihiro here, and I feel like it's about time we reintroduce him and Samura. And also just because of how much we've hinted at it. You know what I mean? I think he will get experimented on in the future, make him a half human, half dog monster. What was that panel where he's looking freaking? What chapter was that? Was it like 94? I think it was 94. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Was it, or was it? No, it was before this, right? Where he had the crazy. Yeah. Oh, look at that! I knew what I was looking for. Where he's looking like this, dude. That's nuts. He just eats people to fill up his sorcery. Awesome. Wait, Hagiwara is bleeding from his nose at the end. He's forcing himself. Let me go back. Crap, sorry. I wish I'd seen that before I went all the way here. Oh my god. Shonen Jump just freezes up on me. I gotta keep refreshing. 98. Yeah, he is. I was gonna say he's not bleeding here, but just because he sent him like halfway across the map. You know what I mean? He said, bro sniped him from the opposite end of the map. And yeah, he is nose bleeding. It's like that's hurting him. That's hurting him. Kaminabe really using mentally ill soldiers to fight. Look, they got to do what they got to do at this point. They're trying to prevent a freaking, genocide. That's what I'm saying. That he will get experimented on or take pills and make him even stronger and looking like that. I could see that. Like, or him just going like, because they say like he needs to eat strong people. So like, I think just by eating strong people, he's gonna like become more of a demon. Go more into his demon form. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I see him being a really strong player. Uran, I know there's definitely more to Uran than just like the ice. You know what I mean? There's definitely more than just the ice. with Uran. It's because that's strong, but like as we see here, she just gets, it just use. You can just sort of brute force your way out of that if you're strong enough. Oh, excuse me, sorry, that was gross. So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely more to her, for sure, for sure. And then who else? Hakodu we kind of seen, but he has yet to go all out in terms of like fighting. I need to see Uran versus Hiyuki. That's low key perfect, actually. Now I think about it, that is 100% going to happen. That is 100% true. Uran, Tree, Shaku, and Akodo are the three main Shaku to worry about. Oh, true, because they're the three that they decided to send to kill I know it's called Rokahira Hokuzono. Those are the three they sent to kill Kunishige. So it's like, what I mean? Like, they're probably going to send your strongest guys there. And, well, no, I mean, Hakodo technically wasn't even actually there because he was also killing Misaka. Misaka. Not Mikasa. I keep saying Mikasa like Attack on Titan. Misaka. So, I mean, but yeah, those three are definitely been, those are the first three we see. It's kind of implied that those are you would send your strongest fighters there because, I mean, when you really think about it, like, yeah, Bingo's pretty strong too, but what good is he going to do? Like, Kunishige isn't Bingo's kind of beside the point. Yor himself didn't go for some reason. I don't know why, but Yor himself didn't go. And you're not going to send, you're not sending Hirohiko, Kuguri, and Todo. You're not sending those three. They're not, they're strong, but they're not that strong. And the same with like Genus, like they're not going. So it's like, yeah, take your top three strongest, send them there. And you got that. And plus, I think like Tree Shaku Loki is like a kind of really good support character too. You know what I mean? Tree Shaku, like he's got the teleporting like Todo. The trees are really good for, what I mean? Like he's got the tree sorcery, which is like that's pretty good. That's like it's a good defense, offense, all arounder support ability. Like he's a good support character in terms of fighting. You know what I mean? Good support. Bingo's more of like a wild dog than a refined combatant. Yeah, you just like set him loose. That's kind of what's going on here. They're just setting them loose on these Kaminabi guys, and he's just eating them up. Chihiro next chapter. No, I think they're saving it for 100. That makes the most sense to me. Save Chihiro for 100. So we're getting another chapter. Like I said, that's probably why Pishaku ain't dead yet. He's gonna be there's gonna be a little more to it that they got to do, but then at the end of next chapter, they'll well, I don't know if at the end of next chapter he'll show up, or at the end of next chapter is when they'll figure out they'll take down the barrier. And then I don't think Chihiro's pulling up next chapter. I think it's gonna be the chapter after. Or maybe the cliffhanger, I don't know, maybe the cliffhanger is Chihiro pulling up, and then the following chapter is like the fight of Chihiro and Samura versus Yura. I don't know. Chapter 100, Chihiro returns, and anime announcement would go crazy. It would, absolutely. And that would work out too. Like that's a good timing to release the anime. Well, because it's like we've been saying, like, where is this anime announcement? Like it should be coming. Like we're going a little too long. Or it's like it's about the time you would normally expect an anime announcement for a new manga, and we've heard nothing. Like we've heard the rumors about side games, but that's it. That's it. Oh, and I missed Kunishige was probably a top tier fighter. Honestly, I don't think so. I really don't. I think he was a swordsmith, and that's what he did. Like, I don't think he was a fighter. He probably wasn't a bum. Like he probably could use a sword, but I don't think he was a top tier fighter. I really don't. That just, I mean, maybe he was, but it just doesn't fit his personality. And plus, like what Chihiro says is like, oh, my dad, like he came alive when he was forging blades. Like it's not like forging blades is his thing. It wouldn't make sense that he was like a super strong fighter beforehand and then became a swordsmith. I think more like nah, he's probably just a random, just a fodder dude when it comes to fighting, but when he's making blades, he becomes the most important person in the world. At least that's my interpretation. That's my interpretation. Okay. I think I'm going to end it a little early today. We just got the one chapter. Pretty good. Chapter 98. Kagurabachi, chapter 98. 2 more to go. We reached the 100. And we probably get Chihiro and Samuro return. Thank you, Ultra GH, Willa Bald, Unblockable Drum for chatting with me. A little bit of a shorter stream, but just, I don't know if you could tell. I'm a little under the weather. I got congested and sore throat and stuff. I'm not feeling 100%. So we go in for about 40 minutes. That seems like a good time for just one chapter. You know, we didn't have One Piece to go over for a while, so a little bit shorter. Got to read the other manga today. Yeah, I don't know. The really One Piece and Kagurabachi are the main ones I keep up with. There really isn't anything else. At least weekly, you know what I mean? Only ones weekly I keep up with are Kagurabachi and One Piece. You think they had little silly slice of life moments at the end of the episodes in the anime of Kagurabachi? Oh, like JJK where they that would be funny. I would like that. They get like the little like post credit post credit scenes that they had in JJK where like they're playing soccer with Jogo's head on the beach and stuff like that. That would be pretty great. That'd be pretty great. Or just honestly use that and just add more Chihiro and Kunishige moments. That would be perfect. That's what I would do. Add more goofy Kunishige and Chihiro moments. Read OTR. What's OTR? I probably know it. OTR manga. OTR of the Flame? Order? Is it Order? Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Okay, I got you. Sorry, I said I'm like, yeah. No, I've seen it. All right. Sorry, my bad. I got distracted. I was just looking it up. Reads like Otter. Otter of the Flame. Okay. In Ichi, yeah, I know. I should. People say Ichi the Witch is pretty good. I want to read Otter, but it's a risk of the axe. I don't want to be heartbroken. His art is some of the best. You're talking about Otter? I mean, yeah, look, I'm just sort of scrolling through that first chapter. It does look pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Like, wait a minute. That's pretty cool. Oh, double spread. They got fucked up. Yeah, maybe I should read this. This is like pretty cool. Anyways, you distracted me. It's Horikoshi's assistant. That makes sense. It does kind of, yeah. Now that you mention that, yeah, I see that. I see the. Yeah. I see that. Now that you mention that. Support it or we'll get axed. Oh, yeah, no, we don't like that. All right. Thank you all for being here. So, I got to talk about future of the live streams. My work schedule is getting kind of weird. I'm gonna have to start working weekends sometimes, and that means I'm not gonna be able to do streams at the normal times. I will be able to some weekends when I'm not working. So it's probably gonna be like an every other weekend type of thing, where one weekend I'm gonna have to do it. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to do the live stream the next day, unfortunately, because like I'm gonna be working from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And like I guess I could hop on at like 8 or something and do it that night, or probably just wait till the next morning and do it in the morning after I wake up. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. So, and honestly, that's the thing. I don't know what my schedule is going to be like this weekend if I'm going to have to work or not. So, unless you hear anything from me, assume it's the same time. I'll make a community post if the live stream has to get delayed. I'll make the post. And yeah, I know it's unfortunate. I really like doing these like right when the chapter comes out. It's I really enjoy doing that, but you gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to work. You know what I mean? It's just you don't like it, but a job's a job. You gotta do it. So unfortunate mix up for the live stream schedule. I don't like I don't want to make it inconsistent for you guys. Makes it harder for you guys to watch, but it's gonna have to happen. So. Unless I say anything else, just assume that the next live stream is going to be at the same time, 11, or when the chapter drops out. For me, it's 11 a.m. Going forward, and maybe like 8 hours later or the following day. Haven't quite decided when that's going to happen. So, yep, is what it is. Hate to break unfortunate news, but yep, I will let you guys know if anything changes next week. But if not, which I hope it doesn't, I will see you guys next week right here. We got One Piece. What are we at? Oh, I don't even know what chapter One Piece we're on. 1163 and Kagurabachi 98. And I will see you all then. Peace.